Warrior families, Mrs. Dial here. Just wanted to share two quick things with you today. One is a piece of information and one is a request. So the information I wanted to share with you today is that the state of Florida Department of Education came out with a new emergency order today. Lots of emergency orders from them over the last year, but this one we think is great news. It helps the state partner with schools to alleviate that high stakes testing letter grade portion of the state test that we take. So it relieves some of the stress on kids for passing the FSA, for passing those EOCs. We will receive scores, but we will be able to retain our pre-COVID letter grade, which for Imagine Southlake is an A. Our kids have worked hard, and I wasn't worried about them showing proficiencies, but it has been a difficult year. There's been a lot of different programs running with people in school and out of school, in telelearning, face-to-face, and quarantine. So there's been a lot going on. So I do think this is the compassionate, right thing to do for our students, for our families, for our teachers. So I'm happy with that. That said, it is still important that our kids show up, that they take these tests, that they give their highest effort. These scores will help drive our program next year. It will tell us where have we missed the mark and what do we need to do to help fill the learning gap for these students. It will tell us where we need to accelerate learning in certain pockets. It will tell us where we've exceeded the mark and where we've done really well. But most of all, it will help us design our instructional program so that we can fill any gaps that our students have. And if they don't take the test with the highest level of integrity, if they don't give their highest effort, and if they don't show up and take the test, then that will really cause us a problem for designing that great program for next year that you have come to know and love from Imagine Southlake. We want to keep doing what we do with excellence, and we don't want to do it so that the kids score well on a test. We want to do it because the mastery of their grade level standards is what helps prepare them for life and work in the 21st century, and we care so much about their future. So it is still important that kids show up, that they take the test with us, that they give their highest effort so that we can know what do they know and what do they not know, so that we can help design programs for all of our kids and for each individual student in the future. So that's the first thing I wanted to share. More information will be coming out about that. It's kind of hot off the presses today. But also I wanted to ask a favor. We are having so much traffic backed up on Heartwood Marsh, specifically at dismissal time. And our left turn lane, when that lane gets filled up, the officers are having a hard time controlling the traffic on Heartwood Marsh. We asked in July and we asked in August and reiterated in September, please don't come to school too early. Please come. At kindergarten and first grade, we start that dismissal at 3:10. Everybody else starts at 3:20. And so if we're lining up 20, 30, 40 minutes early, some people are here an hour early, then that's just causing a delay in traffic on the street that we don't need. If you are waiting and coming at your dismissal time, once we start that line moving, we are moving. We are cranking the car rider lines this year, and we're getting them done in about 20 or 25 minutes. And so if you're waiting and you're coming closer to 3:20, 3:25, 3:30, you are in and out of here pretty quickly. At least that's what we're trying for. But part of the backup comes when people are coming so early and we haven't started moving yet. And we cannot open our gates before we dismiss because we cannot have a gate opened on campus that is not manned, that someone's not there guarding it, by state statute. We're a closed campus, and we don't want that for safety's sake anyway. So until we open those gates and we start moving cars about 3:05 or 3:10, then it's just causing all this backup on the road, and we want to be good neighbors to our community. We've done so many things to try to help with the traffic on Heartwood Marsh, including changing our starting and end times a few years ago. We've purchased additional buses. We're still buying buses. We have altered our traffic patterns on campus. We have changed our car rider lines. You know, we're using 2 car rider lines now to try to help with that as well. So we have tried to be such a good neighbor and do so many things that we can do to help alleviate that traffic. There is still so many things going on in Heartwood Marsh outside of the school environment. But we will keep doing our best to be a good neighbor, and we would love and appreciate your support so much with that. So please, please, please don't come too early. Please come on time for pickup, or even a little bit closer to that 3:25 and 3:30 mark, and then we'll see if that helps things move along and have a safer road on Heartwood Marsh for our students, our families, and our neighbors in this community. So thanks so much for being such good partners with us, and I hope you have a great weekend.